If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
Oh, it is Friday, and welcome to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live audience today is from Hampton Convention and Visitors Bureau, and coming up a little later, they'll tell us all about the Hampton Holidays Parade, the largest illuminated holiday parade on the peninsula.
Plus, we are in the kitchen today with Chef Kyle Kelly, and guess who? His friend Santa, also known as Hunter Bugborn. They're here from the Norfolk Chop House, and this morning they're making a couple of delicious treats, a Norfolk banana split with a twist, and a tasty holiday punch known as Jangle Juice. And you may not know about Ashburn Manufacturing, but you've probably tasted some of the local flavor that they've bottled up for you. We're going to take you behind the scenes on today's Made in Hampton Roads.
On it's Live Music Friday, and this week we're treating you to a local favorite. Skip Friel is here to get our weekend off to a rockin' start, and comedian Brett Ernst is playing all weekend at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. He's stopping by to hang out with this morning. This Friday morning, it is here, everybody. You made it.
Yes. Welcome back. And guess what? 16 days until Christmas. Can you believe it? Of course, we want to thank our lovely friends from Busch Gardens Christmastown for making our entire studio look so amazing for the holidays.
The elves came and boom, we are in the spirit.
Just check it out. We got the trees, the Christmas carolers, the wreaths, the stars, and glitter. Who doesn't love glitter on the holidays?
Carrie Fury is going to be really upset because this is an awesome show. We've got so many neat things planned.
Yeah.
Kyle Kelly says he can combine tuna and bananas. He swears it's good.
It's a twist on it. He is, he's over there smiling, but I'm going to give you a little try because I don't know about tuna and bananas, but you know what?
He swears by it.
Hey, it's Friday. We're going to roll on it. All right. Before we get started, though, yesterday.
Yes, before we get started, we want to thank everyone who came out and donated yesterday. The Hampton Roads Show food drive at the Ted Constance Center. Food banks Abby Weber and Debbie Murgy were out there along with volunteers Pat and Sue. And get this. We raised
how much we generated.
Over 3,000 meals yesterday, and we couldn't have done it without you.
And
over 3,000
that right
meals.
there last night, we had a lot of people. That was me throwing my little donation bin up there. Thank you to everyone who came out and donated. You know, of course, we had a lot of traffic once the concert started. People were coming by and just were coming out of their pockets, bringing the canned goods. The Ted Constance Center and staff donated 5 huge carts of food and canned goods, and so we just cannot thank Hampton Roads for sharing and donating more than 3,000 meals. That is pretty awesome.
The awareness is there. It's still not too late. You can still donate. Find a way, maybe at your church, maybe at your school, however you can do it. Get in touch with the food bank. It's still out there, and people do need meals.
Yes, absolutely. All right, on to Hot Topic time. Of course, it's Friday, so we kind of wanted to save this one because probably a lot are going to be taking place tonight. It's holiday parties, and that could be a holiday office party. That could just be you're going to your friend's house for the holiday party. So we just kind of wanted to know, what is some holiday party etiquette out there? Pulled some trusty do's and don'ts, and you guys tell me if you agree or if you don't agree, but they're saying for holiday parties, this is kind of more geared toward the holiday office party. It's saying don't. This is a don't. Skip the party. Do you agree, Chris?
Yeah, don't skip the party.
And
definitely
it says,
make it there. And
do decide ahead of time if you're going to drink. Do dress appropriately, clearly, if you're going to the office party. It says don't overconsume anything that goes for alcohol or food. You don't want to make yourself just kind of roll out of there. It says do make proper intros, like if you bring a spouse or your husband or your wife, make sure you introduce them to people. You don't want to just kind of, that's the rudest thing where you go up and talk to somebody and the person you're with is just standing there just very awkward, like, oh, but sometimes you need them, though. They're your wingman because there may be somebody in the office that you don't know somebody's name. And so you just say, hi, this is so-and-so. And they're like, hey, and they come in with the name. So that's good. It says don't talk gossip, politics, or religion. Do put away your phone. That is a big thing. Even though you're at the holiday office party, it's still respectful, even at anyone else's party. And it says do say thank you, of course. And then also it says don't give the boss a gift. Don't bring the boss a gift.
And be careful if you're at an office party. Don't hook up with anybody. I think that's like no. You want to be careful with that.
You don't want people talking about you on Monday.
That's right.
I'm sure a lot of people.
I think the number one thing is be careful. Do not drink too much.
Yes, don't consume too much, and have designated drivers. Be responsible. It is a fun time for the holidays, but you got to be careful out there. So we just want to know what's your holiday experience. Have you gone to an office party? Have you already had yours? I know some people who already had their holiday parties.
We're having one next month.
Next month.
And then I think my wife is going to have a little dinner party this weekend, so a couple close friends, so it'll be kind of relaxing.
Do's and don't list.
Thank you for helping me there. I'm going to be careful this one.
Did my deed for the day.
All right. So that's one topic. Here's another one for you. It's not a 4-letter word. It's a 5-letter word, but it might as well be a 4-letter word. Tolls, and they're coming to Hampton Roads, the downtown Midtown Tunnel. They have proposed a new Midtown Tunnel, and it's going to cost $2.1 billion, and you can't do that without putting tolls out there. But the big thing is the tolls are pretty pricey, $1.59 to $1.84 for cars at peak times, and it's caused quite a tunnel turmoil backlash. A lot of people are not real happy about the cost of the tolls. Portsmouth Mayor Kenny Wright vowed to fight the toll and try to get it down. They're going to be implemented by the fall, and they're going to do it by Easy Pass. So, that just makes it easy, but it's still going to add up, because I average going through the tunnel 6 times a day.
Yeah, back and forth work.
Cha-ching, that's big time, and most of the residents of Portsmouth, to get to their job, they got to cross through the tunnel. So
what my thing is this is the first city that I've lived in that has had tunnels, and come to find out now we're going to have tolls. I'm just wondering, why is it such a random dollar and cent number, like $1.54, $1.80 something?
Well,
is that to encourage people to get the Easy Pass?
No, everyone's going to have it. That's the way it's going to be done with Easy Pass. Oh, you're going to have to have it. That's just what it's going to cost. Yeah, well, initially it was $3. They wanted to charge $3.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so they brought it down to $1.59, saying, oh, that'll be okay.
So you wonder,
it's not $3, it's $1.59, but man, that adds up.
If people are going to start living on the side that they need that they work on, I mean, that's probably a big stretch, but who's to say somebody coming here, that is a lot of money if you add that up times.
Well, $2.1 billion to build a new tunnel is a lot of money, and they got to get it somehow. And people got to get to work.
And I mean, you have to. It's one of those you have to go. We can't just not go.
You feel sorry for students. You feel sorry for elderly people, and it's going to add up, and it's a lot of money. It's a heavy tax and it's a heavy burden, but we do have a major problem with transportation, and the tolls and tunnels are all here to stay. So
toll, tunnel, turmoil. Say that 3 times real fast.
No, thank you. I'll just say this: it's going to cause a lot of. But we want to know. We want to know what you think. Join the conversation. Join us at Facebook or Twitter at HR_show. We're going to, I mean, we got the holiday parties, we got the tolls, we got a little something for everybody. And here to weigh in on the issues, the man with the plan, Jeremy Wheeler.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, it's Friday.
Friday, that's right.
Friday.
Weekend, big weekend where, lots of folks going to be decorating. And, if you haven't already, some folks haven't, like myself. And, get the last of the yard work done. But this weekend, it's going to be a little chilly. I mean, we got, some cold air coming in.
Yeah, well, it's December.
It is.
We've been, lulled to sleep. It's been so nice lately.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, usually you're not in the 70s for that long, but we have been, so a little spoiled. So no longer. Here's the forecast for today and the next several days. And today we got a high of 57. Really, that's not too bad. I mean, we've come up a little bit since yesterday. Tomorrow, 49. But the low going into Sunday morning, near 30, that's for the metro. So some of the inland sections, you're going to be in the 20s solid. And then we got 47 for a high on Sunday. So that's a little cold blast, but it's temporary. Get back to the 50s going into early next week and through the middle of next week. It might get some 60s there by next Friday. We'll see. Okay, so that's what's going on in the forecast. Let's check out the pop quiz for today. The first clue. Now, this is a person today. I change it up to have some fun once in a while, mix things up. So, graduated from First Colonial High School. Zodiac, the Brothers Bloom and Blindness. He's not smooth, question mark, though, question mark. And we'll play a Green Man soon. This is a big deal here coming up soon, the next few months. So, put those together. HamptonRoadshow.com and submit your answer if you got it.
You have been stumping me lately, man, and they haven't been hard. I've just haven't been on my game, so
that's all right.
I think I got that one.
You can get this one.
All right, today's winner will receive a 4-pack of passes to skate at MacArthur on ice, along with Little Drummer Boy on DVD. You can also log on to HamptonRoadshow.com to enter to win our grand prize, the Little Drummer Boy DVD, Oh Holy Night DVD, a 24-pack of Veggie Bands, Larry the Cucumber wristwatch, and a special Veggie Tales Values to Grow By 4-book collection. I wonder if there's any tolls in there. Probably not.
Hope not.
Got some Veggie Tales going on in the kitchen.
Let me tell you, we're in the kitchen this morning with Chef Kyle Kelly from the Norfolk Chop House, along with, who recognizes this guy? Santa, also known as Hunter Mewborn, bar manager. Guys, welcome back to the Hampton Road Show.
How you doing?
All right, so please explain this. I trust you because you have come on before and you knock it out the park with dishes, but I thought this was a dessert.
You did. This dish is actually inspired by my owner. He had this a couple years back at a certain restaurant, and he kind of wanted to recreate it.
Okay.
So this is something that we put on our new winter-fall menu that we did. And it's actually, we're going to do a pan-seared tuna, we're going to blacken it, we're going to sear it, and then we're going to make a rum raisin sauce. And we're going to put it with some risotto. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but once everything comes together, it's going to be great. We also got Hunter here. He's our front of the house manager slash mixologist.
Are you doing good? You've been in this suit for a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to make us a drink, jingle juice.
Some jingle juice.
Jingle juice.
Right in time for the holidays.
Yes. What goes into jingle juice? I see you got a lot of.
Pretty much the kitchen sink. Everything goes in that with some gummy bears to top it. So.
Love it. Okay. I know you do you wear this often around the holidays at this restaurant? You have behind the bar making that?
You know, if the kids come around, I guess I'll throw it on for them
Yeah.
and we'll have some fun. But
Just
other
have
than
it.
that, you know.
And you've just been over here jingling to the jingle juice. All right, guys. Well, we will definitely get started on this when we come back in just a little bit.
All right, still ahead on the Hampton Road Show, comedian Brett Ernst is playing all weekend at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, and in just a few minutes, he's joining us in studio to goof off with us on this Friday morning.
You've heard chefs say that the secret is in the sauce. A local manufacturing company has used that to bottle up quite a bit of success. I'm Cheryl Tan. I'll tell you what's made in Hampton Roads.
All right, good morning, everyone. Back in the kitchen with Chef Kyle Kelly from the Northwest Chop House, along with Santa, a.k.a. Hunter Mewborn.
Thank you, dear.
First, we're going to get started on this dish. What do we call it? Bananas, tuna, Foster, risotto?
We call it the Norfolk banana split.
Okay.
So the first thing we want to get going is we're going to start the risotto. I'm going to go ahead and let Hunter, hopefully he doesn't catch himself on fire in that
Watch
little
your
sandwich
sleeve,
there.
I know.
Santa.
So we'll throw some butter in the
Could be a fire
pan.
hazard.
And then Hunter, if you could add the risotto to that, that'd be great.
Sure thing, sure thing.
This is going to be on the new menu.
Bam.
It's already on the new menu. It's actually, you know, it's one of my, like I said, one of my boss's favorite dishes.
All right.
So
Tell me some of the ingredients. I see we got
All right.
the list going up on the screen.
we've made risotto on the show several
Yes.
times before. So we started out. We went ahead and pre-made risotto. In case you don't know what risotto is, it's arborio. It's something that takes a little while to cook. It's got a little bit more starch content, so it's got a creamier consistency.
Okay.
So while he's got that going, Hunter, you can go ahead and add a little bit of cream to that.
Because risotto, you have to take time with that.
You want to go low and slow with risotto. Absolutely,
Low
absolutely.
and slow. That
What do you
can be
think,
solid.
Chef? A little more?
I think you're good on that. And if you want to add a little bit of Parmesan, we'll thicken that up too. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start my rum raisin sauce. And like I said, you know, you thought this was a dessert. It does have a little
did.
sweet twist to it.
Okay.
So it's not too bad.
All right.
I'm going to grab, Hunter, you can grab that butter for me, sir. We're going to start with some brown sugar in the pan. Go ahead and get that little
Brown
melt down a little bit.
We're off to a good start. Brown sugar,
so
the
we
risotto.
definitely have a
This
little
works.
sweet end to it.
Okay.
Butter, we're going to make like almost like a little bit of a brown sugar caramel right now.
All right.
So we'll heat this up.
Okay.
Now I'm going to flare it up on you too because I'm going to add some
Do
rum
I
to
need to
this.
step? You just tell me when I need to step back, step to the side.
I'll let you know. Trust me, I ain't gonna catch you on fire. You'll be all right. So we're gonna add some raisins this as well. And while my oil is getting hot here,
Okay.
I don't know how you like your tuna cooked. I personally am a rare tuna kind of
rare.
guy. So, but for
I mean,
your sake,
you do your thing. You are the expert.
Okay.
You're the chef. I will try it.
we've got a nice hot pan going on now. This time we'll make sure it's really hot for the
Okay.
tuna.
Not a lot of oil at the bottom.
You don't want
Okay.
too much oil for the tuna. Now we use #1 ahi. You definitely want to make sure that your pan's good and hot.
Okay.
Because all we want to do is just sear it. We want to serve it, you know, rare, mid-rare. We definitely don't want to
Okay.
cook it, you know, past that. So
Okay.
make sure we went ahead and blackened it, salt and peppered it, and make sure we seasoned it pretty well.
Okay.
I'll turn it down for you a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get that in a pan. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear a nice, good sizzle.
I like that. Wow, that starts cooking immediately.
Absolutely. It does, that does not take long at all.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and we'll sear that on both sides. Normally we keep that about, I don't know, personally, 30 seconds to a minute per side.
Okay. Maybe like 45 for a minute for me.
And for 45 for a minute for you, we'll go ahead and do that. So we've got our butter melting down. We've got our raisins getting in there. We're going to add a little bit of cinnamon.
Ooh,
Okay. Ooh.
love
Ooh.
cinnamon.
Yes.
This is our little part for that, and then we're going to add some rum to this. And
All right. Is this going to fire up? Because I know I need to
let's
step up
let's
Santa.
hope
Because
it
you're
fires
at
up
sleep.
for you.
I'm
Right.
worried about Santa's sleep.
Yep. See, look, we did it good for you.
Oh,
No
we're
fire.
good,
We did
okay.
it good for you. We
I
didn't
kind
get
of
too
want
hot.
to fire.
I know. I'm gonna be
Oh,
hey.
We got some fire for you. How
Party
about
over
that?
here. Okay.
So
Nice.
we'll let this go ahead and reduce down a little bit and burn off all
Okay.
the alcohol. And then we'll go ahead and
Drunk
cook this
tuna?
for you.
Kids, don't try this at home. Come down
So
to
we do
Norfolk
have a
Chop
good
House,
sear on
get
that.
it.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. You
That
definitely
looks
want
good.
to
Okay.
get it a good little sear on that. And while this rum is cooking out, I like to use a dark spice rum.
Okay.
It just makes for a better
Oh, that smells
ingredient for the
delish.
dish.
It's starting to steam up. I got it.
Yeah, that's when you get your heat
All right,
too.
it's so far so good. The tuna smells delish. The risotto's cooking. This rum raisin,
Absolutely.
cinnamon
Little concoction we got
stuff.
going on.
Concoction looks great. And then we have jangle juice too. after
Jangle
the
juice is
next
we're
segment.
gonna do that next for you. Hunter's definitely a mix master over here. He
You're a
likes
I
to-
asked you. I was like, you're like also the bar manager, but you're a mixologist.
You know, I like to do it all.
Okay. And you're also Santa. Make
And also
risotto.
Santa, make risotto, you know.
He multitasks.
I like
too.
it. Okay.
He's definitely an asset to the company. We'll say that.
We'll keep you around. All right, so that's cooking down.
This is cooking down. We're going to let it reduce just a little bit more. We definitely want a sauce. Now, you know, key to this dish is definitely having a lot of rum raisin sauce because it is the Norfolk banana split. So you definitely want your sweet aspect to it. And once you get that going, we're going to put the bananas in here just on the side.
Okay.
That one broke on me, but it's all right. Plate it up and make it look a little bit better.
That's all right. That's
and we just want to let it sit in there, soak up a little bit of that rum, a little bit of cinnamon stuff.
Okay.
Now, our tuna's pretty much done cooking. Hunter's got our risotto finished.
Okay.
And pretty much, you know,
we're pretty much almost
almost done with the dish.
Okay. Well, we want to leave it here because we want in our next segment to show you how you plate it up, and then we can't forget about the jingle juice. Really quick, what's going on at the restaurant?
Corporate parties. You know, just smacked with them right now. You know, obviously it's the holiday season. You know, I think we might have a couple spots left. You can check Facebook, give us a call for reservations if you want.
We have two really big parties coming up. We have Christmas Eve, which is, Chef, you're putting on what, a three-course?
Three-course prefixed.
Okay.
You know, that'll obviously probably Caesar salad and a wedge, and then your choice of filet, your duck, or your chicken cordon bleu, something like that, and obviously one of our signature desserts. I'm sure most of y'all have had our desserts before, so they're pretty good. And then on
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve as well.
Bring in the new year.
I think for a partner, it's $120. You get a bottle of champagne and also a three-course. So, you know, get your reservations in now. Definitely make sure you want to do that.
You were looking to ring in the new year somewhere, have your holiday party. You heard us talk about the holiday party do's and don'ts. I'm sure you guys have some things to say on that. But we're going to hold that here. Santa, we're going to get started with the jingle juice, and then we're going to plate this Norfolk banana split. All right, looking good so far. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's stick with the holiday party theme. That's one of our hot topics this morning in the Buzz, and we've asked you some do's and don'ts, and what do you be careful of this time of year when you go to that office party or you hang out with your friends. And this is what you're saying, J. Richard Rawls: absolutely do not drink and drive. Why put yourself and others at risk? And Louisa Coleman, needless to say here, don't drink and drive, carpool, cab, whatever it takes, or just don't drink at all, and whenever possible, avoid embarrassment with coworkers and bosses. You might regret that later on. So I guess the message is there, if you're going to a party tonight or this weekend or any other party, just don't drink and drive, and that is always a good policy to have. And speaking of driving, we are also asking you, what do you think about proposed tolls at both Midtown and Downtown Tunnel? How about this? $1.59 to pass through if you're in a car, $1.84. At peak times, you got to pay for a $2.1 billion project somehow, and so we want to know what you think. And Andy Marsh says, when I first got here in the 70s from Jersey, I was amazed that all the roads were free. If you're from the Northeast, you're used to paying to get anywhere. It's about time the rest of the country started paying too. Well, if you came here a long time ago, there were some tolls on what was 44. It was a quarter and a dime, and I think many people were spoiled by that. A quarter and a dime is one thing. $1.59, $1.84 is something completely different. Louisa Coleman said, we can't get something for nothing. If we want better roads, we're going to have to pay for them, and it makes sense that those using them most often would be paying those tolls. I know it's not cheap, but how can you create better roadways without financing them in some way? $2.1 billion to add a new tunnel at the Midtown. That's a lot of money. Not only that, but they're going to do other road improvements, and they're going to improve the downtown tunnel. It's the biggest problem we have is traffic and gridlock, and it always has to do with these tunnels. So they got to find a solution somehow, and I guess we're all going to have to pay for it. So thanks for buzzing in. Let us know what you think, and we're going to share a few more with you in just a few minutes.
All right, well, sometimes you just want to taste your favorite hometown restaurant when you are traveling.
Sometimes you get a little homesick. You could hop a plane or take a drive, but an easier solution may be to pay a visit to the grocery store. A company based in Virginia Beach is bottling up the savory flavors of your favorite restaurant spices, rubs, and marinades. We're going to take you inside Ashman Manufacturing Company to show you what's made in Hampton Roads. It started with just one special sauce, and now this sauce joins more than 200 others here at Ashman Manufacturing Company. Talking with Tim Ashman, and lots of folks at Hampton Roads may be surprised to find that this and so many others are made in Hampton Roads.
Right, we manufacture over 200 different specialty food products: barbecue sauces, marinades, mustards, dry rubs, all for barbecue, and all Virginia products.
Tim Ashman took his family's one secret special sauce and built a business.
Tim, what was it about this special sauce that pushed you into business?
Well, it was a family recipe, and I had just graduated from college and just happened to get into this bottling business, manufacturing this product, and it was just by chance.
After taking a chance and making a name for the House London broil sauce, Ashman moved on to doing the same thing for other food entrepreneurs.
A lot of companies come to us with their recipe and they ask us to help them manufacture and launch it into the marketplace. So what we do is we take their special recipe and we help them manufacture and launch it into the retail market.
The process begins at Ashman Manufacturing Company's facility off Jansen Drive in Virginia Beach.
You're seeing them mix, heat, and fill the product. So basically they're taking all the raw materials, they're putting them together, they're mixing them properly, they're bringing them up to the correct temperature, the correct pH levels, and they're filling the bottles. Then it goes into the capping process, the labeling, the seal, and then ultimately to the case.
It's no longer necessary for these secret sauces to stay in restaurant kitchens. The flavors can now be shared with anyone.
Hill Country Barbecue out of Manhattan and Washington, D.C. We manufacture for Austin Grill. We manufacture their Weed Killer hot sauce in Washington, D.C. We manufacture over 20 of the Balducci private label products that they sell in New York, New Jersey, Long Island, Washington, D.C. Rockland's Barbecue out of Washington, D.C. Joe's Inn out of Richmond, Virginia. Pierce's Barbecue out of Williamsburg, Virginia. We also manufacture for Jake's Smokehouse here in Virginia Beach. It's very exciting, really, because people can pick up a piece of home and take it back to where they've moved to, or if they've moved out of the area, they can go online and order a product that they know, like Pierce's barbecue sauce or the Virginia Gentleman bourbon sauce line. Any of these products that they've grown up with or have become familiar with, they can order anywhere they are in the country.
Take a look at these labels. There are more than 200 varieties behind me. If you see them at a restaurant or on a grocery store shelf, know that they are
made in Hampton Roads.
A really cool Hampton Roads link, and here we've got just some of the varieties here, just some. But despite all that variety, Tim Ashman says that middle one right there, the House London broil sauce, the first one, is still his favorite. As you can imagine, he's a pretty popular guest at barbecues and parties and such. You can find these products in a bunch of grocery stores and specialty shops throughout the area and throughout the country, and you can also order online. So we're going to put that link to the company at thehamptonroadshow.com.
All right. You just want to take these.
I know, and like have your own party.
And just do it. All right, thank you so much, Sharon. Still to come on the Hampton Road Show, from candy canes to sugar cookies, this weekend's Hampton Holidays Parade is bigger and better than ever. We're going to get the scoop on the parade in just a few moments. And don't forget about our pop quiz. You could win a 4-pack of passes to skate at MacArthur on Ice, along with Little Drummer Boy on DVD. Just log on to thehamptonroadshow.com, click on that pop quiz button on the top right-hand corner of the screen. Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. He's playing all weekend at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, and right now he is here to goof off with us this morning.
What makes you think he's going to goof off with us?
I don't know, he just said that. I hope so.
Serious. He might just be hanging and chilling, right, Brett?
That's right. I'm very serious.
Is it high expectations when you come do these shows that you just have to be super funny, or do you?
Yeah, you know what? I just leave that to you guys. I just.
Well, you
All
know,
us. We're going to grade you.
I'm the funny one here on the show. I don't want to toot my own horn.
No, you're the good-looking one.
Stop. Anyway, this is about Brett.
Oh, that's
hey,
right.
welcome to the Hampton Road Show in Virginia.
Thank you.
Where'd you come from?
Flew in from L.A. I'm actually 3 hours behind, so it's about, what, well, I don't know what time this is going to air.
Yeah.
It's early for me.
It is
early for you.
Yeah, you guys work late at night. I mean, getting up early, that's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's a night job. And coming in from L.A., it sets you back. You know?
You're holding up pretty well, though, Brett.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know, his eyes just been wide eye.
You guys got good coffee here, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Hey, so what kind of shows, when people come see you, what can they expect? What do you like to talk about?
A lot of storytelling. You know, a lot. Well, you don't know, but a lot of personal stuff and you know, some observational stuff. I tell a lot of stories.
Do you go for people in the audience, like you're one of those comedians that come out and just scan the audience? And then there's always that one person that has on that hat or that jacket or the couple.
Unless it's ridiculously obvious, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if there was a guy in a Santa suit sitting there,
I know, right?
Like, hey, what are you doing here? You know what I mean?
Imagine that, when Santa's there.
They're making, it's Norfolk banana split, and it's tuna with banana. And
did you try it?
We haven't tried it yet.
yet.
We're going to try it at the end of the show.
Can I try it? Absolutely. Dude, it sounds phenomenal.
And then Jingle Juice with gummy bears in it.
Listen, anything with gummy bears is solid.
There you go.
Anything with gummy bears, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm with the Jingle Juice.
Is this your first time to Virginia?
Yeah. Well, no, I was in Arlington before.
Okay.
But so I guess it's not.
Probably
so,
first time at the Funny
First time
Bone.
here.
Gotcha.
First time at the Funny Bone.
But you're from the Northeast, though, right?
Yeah, grew up in Jersey. No, I've never went to the Jersey Shore and fist pump.
What do you think about that show?
You know,
I know you have an opinion.
I don't know.
Forget about it.
I didn't like how people got upset. Like, I'm mostly Italian, so how Italian Americans were upset about it because those people are real. It's not like groups of people get together and make stuff up about your group.
Right.
It's your group behaving a certain way over a long period of time
Yeah.
that everybody's noticing. You know what I mean?
So do people just think that you just tan all the time? Like,
yeah, but that stereotype.
Yeah.
Still, I'm a reformed Guido, so to speak. I don't know if you remember back in the day that one idiot in the nightclub with just a vest on. Yeah. that was me.
Was it?
But I've learned, as I get older, I've toned it down a lot.
So can you relate to Jersey Shore?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little.
Just we're going out and doing all. I hate techno. Like, I hear any of that house music, I want to kill myself.
Like, walk around with glow sticks and just pull them out the pocket.
Yeah, it's so repetitive and then fist pump.
How does it sound, though? I mean, in your head.
In my head?
In your head, what's it sound like?
Non-stop, all night long. Yeah, I like my songs with words.
Right.
So when you go home, do you guys have like big gatherings? Does your family love to see you all the time?
Yeah.
Does your accent like get a little bit more pronounced when you go home?
Actually, I don't really have. I mean, if you really hear the Jersey accent, mine's diluted. Because most of my family lives in South Florida now.
Okay.
They live in like the Fort Lauderdale area, Boca Raton area. But yeah, when we go home, it's a big thing, especially with Italians. We do the 7 fishes at Christmas Eve. It's a big thing, a big dinner.
Right.
Christmas Eve is bigger for us than Christmas morning. And then as you get older, it's not fun anymore.
Hey, living in L.A., you go from New Jersey to L.A., what's that like? Because we hear all kinds of stories about the people out there and the lifestyle. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Look at him smiling. Look at him.
It is what it is. I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to raise a family there. I'm very fortunate enough to travel. I've been in almost every major American city I perform, except for Denver. For some reason, I can't get booked in Denver.
You'll make it.
I'm sure you'll get there.
But the Midwest, and you start seeing stuff. You start what I say. How real people live. You know what I mean? You really realize LA's great if you're in your 20s. Once you hit your 30s, it gets and it's too many people. But I love it. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like I said, you guys actually own homes here and have grass.
He owns a home.
Yeah. Hey, well, Brett, thanks for keeping it real.
Yeah,
Brett
awesome.
Ernst, you can see him all weekend in Virginia Beach, Funny Bone. 2 shows tonight and Saturday night at 8 and 10:30. 1 show on Sunday at 7. He flew in all the way from LA to join us.
Clap it up for Brett.
Brett
Thank you
Ernst,
so much.
come on, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping
Get some
by.
Jingle Juice.
Jingle Juice. Stick around. Yes.
All right, still ahead, it's the largest illuminated holiday parade on the peninsula. Up next, we'll get the scoop on tomorrow's Hampton Holidays Parade.
And then we're going to check in with Chef Kyle Kelly and his friend Santa from the Norfolk Chop House. They're going to put the finishing touches on that Norfolk banana split, and then they're going to show us how to make that tasty punch.
Yummy.
Holiday Jingle Juice for adults only. Stick around. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show. Downtown Hampton comes alive this tomorrow night with the spirit of the holidays. Score the 2011 Hampton Holidays Parade, the largest illuminated holiday parade on the peninsula. And here now to tell us more is Ryan LaFata from the Hampton Convention and Visitors Center. Ryan, you said this is year 50. Tell me about this year's parade.
Yeah, this is actually the 50th anniversary. It's the Hampton Holidays Parade. This year the theme is Candy Cane Lane. So our Grand Marshal this year will be Willy Wonka. It'll take place tomorrow at 7 p.m. and the best viewing spot is Settlers Lane and Road in downtown Hampton.
How long does it take to put on a parade like this? I know you guys are working on it for quite a while.
Yeah, it really does. It's really an all-year thing. I mean, it takes so many of volunteers and people that are actually putting on the parade, people that are participating in the parade. So it really is an all-year thing, and it really takes a lot of help from everybody else. So
you guys are in the spirit for it, right? Can you explain what we got going on down here?
What's that?
We got the king
and
the queen.
Yeah, this is our studio audience, and most of these people are going to be participating in the parade tomorrow. So we have Langley Chapel, Peninsula SPCA, we got Tyler Tigers here, people from the city of Hampton, Middle Peninsula, Jeep Association, and also Avon, who's going to have these giant candy lipsticks are going to be out there.
I know you've got other groups joining in as well. Do you have bands? Who else is going to be there?
We have actually 100 units total. There'll be 10 marching bands, 20 floats. Yorktown Fife and Drums will be out there. We're going to have this group called Santa Bones, which is a trombone group that's going to play up and down Settlers Landing before and after the parade. So a lot of groups that are going to be participating tomorrow.
What's the biggest challenge when you put on a parade like this? You got to get a lot of help from everybody.
I think logistically, you got to make sure that the parade flows smoothly. Make sure it's not, everybody kind of keeps up. Sometimes it's kind of cold, so people kind of just shuffle through the parade. So really, it's just, I guess, a little logistically challenging. But the parade route is quite extensive, and I think it'll be fine.
What looks good is the fact that you guys have some great weather for it. It's going to be a little chilly, but that's kind of expected, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm excited to bring back the chilly weather. I don't want to have a parade tomorrow and it'd be 70 degrees. So I think the 40-degree weather is going to be a little bit better than 70. So maybe, I'm a winter guy.
So you want to bring your kids out there because it's a great time. For more information, call 727-8311 or log on to www.hampton.gov/parks. It is tomorrow night. Come early, get a good spot. Downtown Hampton, ready for a parade. Holidays tomorrow night. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right, in the kitchen with Chef Kyle Kelly from the Norfolk Chop House, along with Santa, also known as Hunter Mewborn, Norfolk Chop House Bar Manager. We're going to get to the Jingle Juice in just a second, but first we want to finish and plate.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and plate this up. Hunter, if you want to go ahead and throw that risotto down right in the middle of the plate.
Sure thing.
Now, I know you like it a little bit more done.
That doesn't look bad.
Well, we want a little medium for you.
This is a little overcooked for you.
For me, for my taste, and
Okay.
probably for the customers. But you can. I mean, obviously you're going to get whatever you want. If you request it a little
Chef, I'm
more,
going to throw some bananas on real quick.
Go ahead and throw the bananas on.
Okay.
This is the part that we like to make the banana split. We do split the bananas down the plate.
Now, when you have this on the menu, do you describe what it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Everything's described. They're not going to order banana split and expect
like,
chocolate, vanilla, pineapple,
what is
something
this,
with cream.
tuna?
You're definitely not getting that.
Okay.
So, we definitely make sure we explain it. And like I said, this is one of those dishes that it sounds all weird, but when it comes together.
All right. I know Chris was over here tasting something.
He hit the rum raisin sauce.
Okay.
And I think he enjoyed it a little bit. Like I said, that's a little bit more than I'd like to cook it, but we'll let it go for you.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and pour this all over, and this dish is pretty much done. And I guess we'll just let Hunter start making his.
All right, Hunter, let's get started on the Jingle Juice with gummy bears. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Okay, well, as you see, we do have the glass full of gummy bears. Little treat at the end.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start with vodka. This is going to be half a cup.
All right. You're just so good that you just eyeball that.
Well, you just kind of get the feel for it.
Santa knows best, right?
Another half a cup of white rum.
Okay.
Boom. Done. Then we're going to go with some triple sec.
Okay.
Okay. And this is going to be a quarter of a cup.
All right.
Boom. Uh-oh. Peach schnapps.
All right.
Another quarter of a cup.
All right.
Bam.
I love the bam. Boom. Done.
Okay, now we have half a cup of orange juice.
Okay.
That I measured out perfectly. Okay. A half a cup of pineapple juice, once again, measured perfectly.
All right.
We have a whole cup of pomegranate juice.
Ah.
Nice.
So it's going to give it some of the red.
Ah, the holiday.
Okay. The holiday ho ho ho.
Colors.
All right, and then we top it off with Sprite, so it's about half a cup.
Okay.
All right, and what we're going to do, this stacked up.
All right.
Give it a little stir with our fancy little swizzle spoon here.
Okay.
All right. Tink, tink, tink. Oh, that's
plastic.
Okay. I'll take a nice thick wedge of orange.
Okay.
Squeeze and drop. That's a little bar technique.
Squeeze and drop.
Squeeze and drop.
Did everybody catch that? Squeeze
and drop. All right, cool. So we got another good size lemon ledge, another squeeze.
You said lemon ledge.
Lemon ledge?
Yeah.
We've been hitting the juice already.
Santa, that was way too much fun this morning.
And then a few maraschino cherries, and if you feel a little bit of juice.
Oh, a little bit drizzled on that, Santa.
Okay, and because Santa likes a little extra help getting from the North Pole, I put a little floater on mine.
Okay.
And that's a vanilla rum. That's up to y'all, depending on
Okay.
how much holiday spirit you want.
All right.
Then we top this off.
Look at that.
That looks good.
Look at like it does. It's like two different colors.
Yep.
Is that? Did you mean for it to be like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Come on, girl. We didn't just make
All
this
right.
up.
You don't just make drinks.
Oh wait, yeah, we
don't
did.
call it jingle.
I'm just kidding. All right, give it a little stir.
Now, do you guys around the holidays like to do like fun holiday drinks? Is this kind of sort of what? And it's
Is it my turn?
That is perfect.
That's good.
That's perfect.
Let me
Chef?
All
Let me
right.
get a little shot of here.
Okay, let me.
I'm going to fix some other glasses up for everyone else to enjoy.
Oh, yeah, that's delicious. That's delicious.
Oh, back to the drinks. So yeah, holiday drinks. Do you like to make some fun holiday drinks for the menu around this time of year?
You know, we do. I think we're gonna be putting out some eggnog, some hard cider.
Love eggnog.
Hot toddies are really popular this time of year, so
Hot
some
toddies.
hot buttered rum.
Hot buttered rum,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, look for us. You know,
Okay.
come on down, 2314 Colonial Avenue. If you haven't been to Norfolk Chop House, you've got to get out there.
Check it out.
It really is a unique place. The building's been there since 1916.
Wow.
It is really a cool building. So
Okay, and we know reservations are recommended. You can always visit them online, norfolkchophouse.com, or just pick up the phone and give them a call. Chef Kyle Kelly will be happy to cook up his delicious Norfolk banana split or any other thing else on the menu for that matter.
Absolutely.
And then you can catch Santa, a.k.a. Hunter, behind the bar making these fun drinks, the Jingle Juice. Awesome, guys. We're going to put all of this on our website, thehamptonroadshow.com, if you want to try it at home, or just go down and visit these guys.
come on
Thank
down,
you
guys.
so much. Happy holidays.
Thank you so much.
All right, in just a few minutes, we're going to kick off Live Music Friday with Skip Friel, and check it out. Here's a taste.
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show in the Buzz Center, talking about our hot topics this morning, wanting to hear from you what you're talking about, getting a lot of buzz and a lot of comments from you guys on our Facebook page, talking about the tolls that are coming to the Midtown Tunnel, and it is not going to be cheap, as you heard Chris talk about this morning, $2.1 billion project. It's going to be $1.59 one way, $1.84 at peak times. They're going to have everybody get those easy passes, so we just wanted to know, what are your thoughts on that? Is it going to help or hinder that gridlock out there? Mike B says, as I have stated before, he says, I rarely use the tunnels. There is one good thing about the tolls. All the mailings that the post office is going to get for all the people who don't have Easy Pass, add no, won't help the gridlock either, he thinks. He says the problem is not the tunnels as much as it is the infrastructure after you get through the tunnels. It's interesting. Amanda Rapicon, she says, I don't think the tolls will ease traffic if you try to bypass the tunnels or just paying gas, which you save on the tolls. She says, I think the statement that they made about how it will bring revenue to businesses in Portsmouth is not good. With her husband pays almost $20 a week to go to work on top of the high gas prices. She says, I'm going to be sending him leftovers for lunch. You got to save where you can, which is so true. Then also we were talking about holiday parties, whether it's your office party or if your friends are having a party, some do's and don'ts of etiquette for when you're going to holiday parties. And really a lot of people, and this is good and this is very key, that they say don't drink and drive. Really, that we've had a couple comments from a lot of people, and that is their main staple, that you can have fun at the holiday office party, make sure you're appropriate, dress appropriate, but the main thing is don't drink and drive. If you know you're going to go to the party and consume some beverages, make sure that you have somebody that can get you home safely. So thank you for sending those comments, and also want to thank everybody who came out yesterday to the Ted Constant Center for the Amy Grant and Vince Gill concert that dropped off their donations, whether they were monetary or the canned goods. Thanks to Debbie and Abby with the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia, and with the help of all of Hampton Roads and WAVY TV 10 being out there, we were able to generate more than 3,000 meals. It was actually 3,037 meals to be exact. And we have pictures that you can find on our Facebook page. There's Chris Reckling out with businesses that came by and dropped off canned goods. And then Tracy and I were out there yesterday evening as folks were making their way into the concert. So a big thank you to everyone who came out and supported for the food bank. And also thanks everyone for sending us your comments. And remember, tell your friends, follow us on Twitter at @HR_show.
Yeah, that was cool out there yesterday.
Yeah?
It was nice to meet a lot of people,
Good
and
time.
it was really nice to see people come and give for a good cause.
At the Constant, lots of. Did you guys fill the truck?
No, we weren't able to fill it, but we made a dent. Let's just put it this way. And the biggest thing was raising awareness.
Yeah.
Because there's always a need.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that was the biggest thing.
Got some food in there for the food bank. That's great.
That's right. Food for the soul.
All right. Let's take a look at the pop quiz for today and fill your soul with the answer. Let's see what we got here. Graduated from First Colonial High School. He spent his teen years here. Zodiac, the brothers Bloom and Blindness. He's not smooth, question mark though. Will play a green man soon. Pretty important role coming up here.
I'm interested in the Green Man thing.
Yeah. Well, what's the answer?
Mark Ruffalo.
That's right. Yeah. And
listen to that.
He's going to be playing the Hulk in the Avengers movie coming up.
He's going to be the Hulk?
He's going to be playing Bruce Banner, and he's going to be the Hulk, too.
Oh, wow.
Dual role. So that's going to be a pivotal role. He's been on the Hampton Road Show.
That's a big part.
That's right. I don't think I was here that day, but yeah, that's right. And I missed him.
All right, hey, Jeremy, great job. That was a good one for Friday. Have a great weekend. Hey, time for some live music?
That's right. It is Live Music Friday, and we are happy to have here in the studio Skip Friel. I have Skip himself. Skip, thanks for being here on the Hampton Road Show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. We're excited to be here.
Introduce your band members for me.
Well, this is Martin Summers on bass guitar. We actually grew up in the same neighborhood, so we've been playing music together longer than we care to say. Charlie Sugarman on drums.
Okay.
We've been carrying him around with us for the last 3 or 4
Am I
years.
Charlie? Okay. I love this drum set. It's awesome.
And Denny Foringer over there on electric guitar. He's our recent addition to the band, most recent, for the past year or so. And we're going to keep him, I think.
Oh, they're going to keep you. He's like, yay.
Well, that's up to him.
Hey, where are you going to be playing?
Well, this Thursday we're going to be at the Peninsula Fine Arts Center in Newport News for the Art After 5 art and music series.
All right.
So we're looking forward to that.
Describe your sound really quick.
Well, it's a folk rock. I would call it a 60s folk rock with some modern rhythms laid over it.
All right. Well, what song are you playing for us today?
Well, that's a brand new song of mine. It's called Moment in Time.
Moment in Time. All right. Skip Friel Band, take it away.
His car slid wide, the moon jumped up from the road. That rain rolled out, it was clear and a little bit cold. Everything he loved rushed to more than once. He settled at the bottom of the hill for a moment in time. His mind held the moment still. Park waiting on, staring at the backyard pool. He'd gone once before, this time his car was full. The phone was building in, she would breathe again. As soon as she found the well, for a moment in time, her mind held the moment still. Sometimes she just like not be there. Sometimes you like to let it ride. Let it ride. His gut went with the chief said letting you go. Sorry for the sudden notice, but it came from somewhere above. He had to let it in, he would start again. As soon as he found the well, for a moment in time, his mind held the moment still. Let it in, he would start again. As soon as he took that pill, for a moment in time, his mind held the moment still. For a moment in time, his mind held the moment still. For a moment in time, his mind held the moment still.
Come on, Santa.
All right, Santa's over there delivering.
You've been working too hard lately.
You know what I said?
That's what this is for.
I'm going to have my reaction on TV, so here goes this Norfolk.
I've tried it. This is a unique flavor. I love it. It goes together real well, like you
Pretty
said.
nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Pretty awkward. Cheers to that one.
Wow.
Good job.
Cheers.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
What I tell you.
This is amazingly
You doubted me. You doubted
pretty
me.
good. No, I didn't doubt. I didn't doubt.
It does.
It worked. Wow. Okay.
Outstanding.
Kyle Kelly from the Norfolk Chop House and Hunter Mewborn, a.k.a. Santa. Go visit them. They also brought some drinks for our
live audience
It's
today.
just
That's a big
amazing.
parade for our Hampton
Cheers,
guys.
guys.
Hey, get on out there and enjoy the show and the parade. It should be awesome. Hey, this weekend,
Ballet Virginia International is having the Nutcracker at the Sandler Center, and I'm going to be Mother Ginger on Sunday. So get out and see the Nutcracker. It's going to be awesome.
I want to thank Brett Ernst for stopping by. Go catch him this weekend at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. And also, again, for everyone who came out with their donations at the Ted Constant Center. We can't thank you enough. And, of course, we have to leave you with more from our awesome band.
Skip Friel.
Hey, everybody, have a great weekend. Be safe this weekend. And we'll
Safe
see you
at the
guys
holiday
on
party.
Monday.
Don't
Take it away, Skip.
That feeling of showing love is a pause. Once again, I wanna find something nice for my family friend. Instead of searching for those things made halfway around the world, something comes from the local folks, my friend and mom. I'm looking around for someone made right here in town. Say it's kinda slow right now, but things will come around. Found a shining stone from Sierra Leone, a trumpet from Taiwan, a sculpture from another culture, running shoe out of Vietnam, standing on the blonde bed in South France, and a space rock from here. Something I cannot describe. Up the river Amazon, I'm looking around for someone made right here in town. They say it's kinda slow right now, but things will come around. Sierra Leone, a trumpet from Taiwan, sculpture from another culture, rock shoe out of Vietnam, satin on the long bed of South France, and space rock from the home. Something I cannot describe. Up the river Amazon, I'm looking around for something made right here in town. Say it's kinda slow right now, but things will come back around.